Hello. Is anyone there? Someone want to talk to Frugal Granny today? This is my test run, my first time out. Hello, hello. Is there anyone there? Well, I can always talk to myself until someone gets here. Hey, May, how are you? I'm fine, doing good. Just goofing off today, cleaning the house, doing laundry, same as always. Unless I can go dumpster diving, which not going to do much of that lately. Well, hello, Twilight Hunters. How are you doing? That's good. I'm lonely. I can use a little bit of conversation before I have to get up and start cooking dinner. So how have you been? Yeah, I'm bored too. It's horrible. All I do is housework. I don't mind cleaning it, but well, hello, Daddy's girl. How are you? I'm in quarantine too, and this I'm gonna tell y'all something. This sucks. I'm sorry. I don't mean that in an ugly way. It just does. I don't like being quarantined. That's worse than going to the principal's office when you're a kid and have to sit in the corner. Sorry, guys, this is my coffee break. So, what have y'all been up to lately? I know you like me, you're stuck in the house, but what have you been doing to kind of entertain yourself to keep from going crazy? Do y'all have kids? I've got a 9-year old. Well, now she just turned 10. I play on my computer what time I can get it, Daddy's girl. My 10-year-old granddaughter just started homeschooling this past Monday. And so she's been on the laptop 3 hours a day. So you've got a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old, Twilight? And for y'all that don't know me very well, my given name is Delilah. So if you want to call me Delilah, that's fine. Excuse me. But my oldest child is actually 39. So you see this gray hair, I earned all that. But I've got three daughters and soon to have 10 grandchildren. My oldest child is. Well, hello, wee bird. How are you? And Nana's Crafty Corner. Donna, how y'all doing? And y'all, I'm from the South now, so if y'all think I'm kind of uneducated, it's not that. It's just a Southern accent. Mm-hmm. Oh, Daddy's girl, if you got three nephews, you're taking care of. You got your hands full. Those boys, I tell you, honey, boys will drive you crazy. How's the weather where all of y'all are at? Down here, it is about 87 degrees. I'm doing all right, wee bird. I'm not the kind of person that can just stay inside all the time. I've got to be busy doing something, and there's some part of my body's going to be moving all the time. So you try to adopt the Southern accent? Come down here to Alabama for about a month, and you'll have it before you know it. Cold there where you're at, Weebird? Honey, it's hot here. We're having to run our air conditioning and ceiling fans day and night. And Daddy's girl, you said they're driving you nuts more than I'll ever know. I believe that. I believe it. I had several nieces and nephews back when I came from a large family. Mom and Daddy had 8 of us, and my oldest sister had her first baby. Lord help, she got married when she was 14, but she had the first baby when she was 16. So I was an aunt by the time I was 3 years old. But those nephews, they'd drive me nuts. So you've got snow there? It never snows down here, so we don't really have what we call a winter. We go from like uh, maybe 3 weeks in the winter time of cold weather, and then after that we're back to burning up and running air conditioners. I said, Daddy's girl, what part of Georgia are you from? Weebird, you're in Scotland? Excuse me, y'all. I have to take medication for acid reflux. That stuff don't help all that much. This is my first time going live, so I hope I'm doing it right. I had the hardest time getting on. They said there was some YouTube has so much traffic going on right now that it's hard to get on it. So Twilight, you had a random snowstorm last week, and snow has gone. Then it was back. Ooh, I've only been in snow twice in my lifetime, and I wasn't prepared for it either time. Once was when my my dad worked for the government, and we spent 6 months out of the year in Florida, which was my original home. And excuse me, and then 6 months out of the year in Michigan. And we were always home from Michigan the first week of November, but for some reason, Daddy's job made him stay longer. And the first week in November, it snowed. And there I was with tennis shoes and shorts and short sleeve blouses. Didn't take us long to get out of Michigan anyway. The second time was after I'd gotten married, and my husband had to go to West Virginia, Parkersburg, West Virginia. Beautiful place, nice, friendly people. And it snowed, and we got up one morning, and there was snow on. We had an apartment that was over a garage, and when we opened the window, you see the roof to the garage. It was covered with snow and flowers, and I'd never known flowers could grow in the snow, but they called those snow flowers. Well, hello, Ruth. Random thoughts. How are you doing today, dear? Y'all, if y'all hadn't seen any of Ruth's Random Thoughts videos, y'all ought to watch her. She's a really nice lady. I like to watch her. I gotta get another sip of this coffee. Y'all, I had a rough night last night. My oldest daughter is expecting her sixth baby, and no, it wasn't. Her and her husband didn't plan on having any more children, but the Lord plans our gifts for us. I'm doing great, Ruth. How are you doing? But you know, we don't always plan our children. The Lord plans those for us. He gives us blessings. And she's had some medical problems. She's got blood clots in both of her legs and having to give herself shots in her stomach every day for blood thinner. And she went to the doctor this past Monday. That's okay, Twilight. We all have to take a break for a few minutes. I'm gonna be honest with it, honey. Whatever comes out, I don't cuss. Y'all know that, hopefully. But listen, when you got to take a bathroom break, you just got to go or get a drink of water, answer a phone. Life happens. Just fine, love, laughing out loud, living in exile. I know that. I live out in the country and we have to pump sunshine down here to us. We couldn't even get cable out here. We got a satellite dish and couldn't get internet, so I ended up having to go in 25 miles from here to the next town and buy a hotspot just so my granddaughter could do her homework or homeschool. But anyway, getting back to my daughter, she went to the doctor for her checkup Monday, and he told her that everything was fine. He told her the baby was going to be a boy, and he's going to be a good sized baby. And she was hoping for another boy because she has one son, and he just don't have anyone to play with. The girls don't want to play with him. Of course, his older sister is 20 years old, so then he's got a 14-year-old, my 10-year-old granddaughter, and then uh, 7-year-old. But anyway, uh, she called me yesterday morning and she was crying, and the doctor called her and told her that the baby may have Down syndrome. And I just told her, we're going to love it anyway. And of course, all the things that goes with it. Moms cry when they find out something's not going to be right with it. Yeah, I don't think they would get Kai to put on a dress, even though he's just 4 years old. He's still a little macho man. He'll tell them no. But she eventually went back to the doctor yesterday, and um, they told her to come back this coming Monday, and they said the chances of the baby really having Downs would be 1 in 50. So, but thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. Hey, Granny Becky. Lord have mercy. Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm fine. I'm doing good. Just got a little bit aggravated trying to get online. I ended up talking to myself for like 30 minutes before I realized I got to push the little button up here at the top that says online. I'm just doing what it says to do. I'm having a good time right now. I hope y'all are. I'm lonely. Oh, to look nice. I went dumpster diving so many times with that Ulta dumpster. I got so much makeup, I won't have to buy makeup for the next 10 years. I'm sorry. Becky, you always look nice. And you know what? I noticed something about us today. We both got on just about the same color blouse. That shows you I did watch your video this morning, Becky. Well, thank you, Ruth. I agree with you. Babies are so sweet. And I came from a large family, and I love babies. I'm the neighborhood grandma, so the kids up the road from me, they lost their grandmother about 3 years ago, and she was a sweet lady. She was one of my friends, and those kids come over, or they did until this virus hit. But they would be over here every day as soon as I woke up. Sometimes they'd be knocking on the door, waking me up. So, Becky, how are you doing today? Have any of y'all been back out dumpster diving lately? I know I'm probably talking a mile an hour or a mile a minute. I'm good, just dealing with allergies. Oh Lord, yeah. I just went this this past weekend and got my allergy medicine refilled. Ruth, you went diving and you didn't find very much? I, I'm surprised. Y'all, our town where I live right here, we don't have anything. We've got one gas station with a Dollar General and a school, post office, and a little jail here. It's not even a jail; it's just a police station about the size of what you'd find in Mayberry for Andy Griffith. But anyway, we oh, you've got Aldi's where you're at, Ruth? We don't have one here. I wish we did. We've got Winn Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, and Publix. Publix is stingy. They went and got one of those compactors. So we had some homeless people here about a year ago, and they didn't want to have to let the homeless people have any food. So Jokes went out there and got a compactor. Yeah, I got a question for y'all. With this coronavirus that's going around, they show us what New York City and all the other large cities look like. Have y'all noticed they're not saying anything about the homeless people? Yeah, we don't have a Kroger's anymore. We used to back years ago, but I say we, but yeah, I'm the same way, Becky. I have to drive about 20 miles to go diving. So I'd have to drive 20 miles to do anything, really. Hey, Weehaw with Robin, how are you doing? Now, that's why when I go diving, I have to hit every dumpster I can hit because I have to drive so far. Yeah, Becky, it's I don't know if they're not saying anything about the homeless people on purpose, or they're out there and they need food, and there's three places around the town that I go diving. But anyway, there's three places here. They call it Tent City, and we're not seeing any of those people out walking the streets. We don't know where they're at. When what they do with the homeless shelters here, um, Twilight, is at 8 o'clock in the mornings. Now they don't do it to the men, but to the women, they don't do it to the women, but to the men, they have to be up and out by 8 o'clock, and they can't come back to the shelter until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I have no idea where these people are supposed to eat and sleep. Some of them just go up to Tent City and stay out in the wide open. I've got a brother-in-law. You can't keep him inside a house. He won't stay. We've tried. His children has even tried to put him in a nursing home. He's 75 years old, but you can't do nothing with him. It's sad, really. When stop back by again, Ruth. It was nice of you to stop by and say hello. You stay healthy too. I think that's a good thing that they're doing there for you guys in Scotland. Helping the homeless people like that. But I don't know why it won't show anything about the homeless here. I wish it would, but they don't. Yeah, that explains a lot right there, Twilight. I mean, they have to go somewhere and get washed up, but I don't understand. There is one shelter in Dothan.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. This is my granddaughter,
Oh.
Phoenix, guys. She's my sidekick. She goes with me dumpster diving, but she don't like it too much. We have a place here called Flying J's, and that's a truck stop, and they go in there. Twilight says hi. She said hi. She's gone now. She just wanted to pop in and say hello for a minute, didn't you?
Yes.
But yeah, they go into the truck stop and they wash up and everything, but that's about all they get to do. Yeah, she's my little. I've had her since she was 15 months old, and she just turned 10 last week. She was my Easter baby. She's a mess though. She is a daddy's girl. Won't even let me kiss daddy. She'll get in between us and tell me, I sleep on the couch most of the time. That little booger won't let me in my own bed. So what are y'all having for dinner? Oh, you got to come back for another visit?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I love you. I'm
reading the chat.
Well, hello, Angelica. How are you doing? Well, thank you, Weehall. I think she's cute too. Oh, she's a mess though. She gets on that four-wheeler and she takes off. Oh, dumpster diving Granny Becky is having meatloaf and potatoes. We're going to your house. Where you at? Yeah, we're definitely going to Missouri. What are you doing?
I smelled makeup. It smelled like cherries.
It probably is. There's all kind of makeup on this face today. I don't know what we're going to have yet. We probably some leftover beef roast potatoes and carrots. Twilight says she's having a hard time cooking for one. I'm cooking too, Becky. Now, Becky, if I was within walking distance or driving distance, I would definitely come over. I would even bring the sweet tea. Meatloaf is my favorite, besides fried chicken. Are you going to sit here with Grandma? We got company. Sidekick. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing good. We're staying inside, going nuts. What I call our little homestead out here is U.S. Acres. So when she's on the tire swing, I'll be yelling out the back door, telling her don't be swinging so high. What are you doing? I'm soaking my chicken in pickle for what? Why are you soaking chicken in pickle juice? I never heard of that.
Ew.
Oh yeah, Becky, that'd be a good meal. You have the meatloaf and the potatoes, and I'll bring the iced tea.
You don't know where she lives.
Well, she's in Missouri. If she's cooking meatloaf and potatoes, I'll smell that. See, I'll smell for that.
Daddy.
Ask Daddy what?
To cook.
Heck no. He didn't put tomatoes in what I wanted him to put tomatoes in. My roast. Now my husband cooked last night. Awesome. Awesome. Keep them babies safe. Everyone have a blessed day. A blessed Friday. Oh, thank you. It is Good Friday. You know what? I didn't even think about that. It's Good Friday. Your daddy's off cutting down a tree. He ought to be planting some potatoes. I'm not going to mute that mic. Okay, but you have a good night, Rick. Thank you. Come back and see me next time we get on live. I'm going to tell y'all, this is a new one for me. It shocked me. So that's how they make Chick-fil-A chicken? I didn't know that. They soaked it in pickle juice. Why are you making that face? You don't want Chick-fil-A? No?
Ew.
Well, they closed down here anyway, so you couldn't get it if they had it. Yeah, everything down here is closed. Our Winn-Dixie is closing now at 8 o'clock. I went to Winn-Dixie last night to get a few more canned goods, and I'll tell y'all something. These people down here, they've gone crazy. I mean, we live in the farming belt. Everybody plants a garden around here, but there's a few things you got to pick up. But gee whiz, there's no canned goods. So Becky, do y'all have a Winn-Dixie there too? I'm just not used to driving to Dothan, Alabama, and seeing no one in a parking lot. It's like a ghost town. And last night when I was in Dothan, there was no stars out. It was just pitch black at 7 o'clock at night, and there was no people out.
What is Gerbs?
It's a grocery store. We don't have that here either.
I remember we hauled with Robin from Frank's.
That's right. That's where we met her, wasn't it?
I think.
Met her, and we met everyone in here from at Frank's. Frank has a good family and was just all good people. That's why I like to refer to everyone as my YouTube family. It's an extended family that we have here. And it makes me feel good to know that, I came on my first time live today not knowing what the heck I was doing. But, I just appreciate y'all coming in and talking a little bit. Granny Becky says, yes, Scrap Dog. I learn a lot from watching Scrap Dog's channel and also watching YouTube, Granny Becky. And, you guys really gave me the encouragement to go on and just keep dumpster diving when other people that in my family really was telling me that I need to quit and don't do that and that stuff's nasty. What they didn't realize is they've been eating it for years. I just didn't let them know that's where they were getting it from. Yeah, he makes me laugh too. He's a nut. More coffee right here, guys. So, Becky, how far do you live from Poplar Bluff, Missouri? I've got a niece that lives there. I've never got to meet her. She's probably about 50 years old now. She was born in 1969.
Would they be able to see me better if I sit in that chair?
I don't know, baby. Just scoot over closer to me if you want to. So you want to be part of our little get-together?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in about 5 hours. Yeah, we never got to see my niece. My brother got killed. Honey, you ramming the chair into me. Thank you. Yeah, my niece my brother got killed before she was born. And the baby's mother went back to Poplar Bluff to have the baby and just never came back. And we couldn't find her. My parents looked for her for 5 years, and then they gave up. But Weehall says she quit diving since the virus. I still go, but not that much. I've got some stuff in the shed now, and also some stuff in the back of my car that I still haven't got out. Y'all have to excuse me and her. We'll just get wacky sometimes. I don't even know how long I've been on.
You've been on 1 hour, 31 minutes, and...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just started talking. I didn't even know anybody was on here to start with. I just saw myself and said, okay, if no one's going to be on here, then I'll just talk to myself. We haul with Robin. Put your name. Do you see that Phoenix? That's nice of her, huh?
I'm trying to make my head fit.
That's because you got a big head.
My granddaughter is in is in is
She's an RN in the ICU, and she says it's bad. Oh, I know it's got to be. My nephew is a doctor in Hoover, Alabama. That's outside of Birmingham. And my niece is she's a certified nurse, I guess is what you call them. And they're actually dressing in clothes like hazmat would wear.
I would love to go dive again, but they are really pushing the shelter at home rule.
Yeah, I think they're going to do that here too, Becky. My my husband went out to the gas. Well, he drove down to the gas station yesterday to meet a man that he's going to go cut a tree down with, and they were discussing it. And this police officer, this lady officer, walks in, and she says, "What are y'all doing?" And he told her, "We'll just uh, got together to talk about some business." And he said, "We're about to leave." And she said, "Yeah, I bet." But anyway, it was just one of those things. And with him cutting trees, he has to go wherever the work is, and it's not far. He goes he goes over the state line, which we live in the corner of the state, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. We have to stay at home here in Dayton, Ohio.
That's far away.
Yeah, it's Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, that's pretty good ways from here. Um, we, my first husband, my late husband, we were married for 20 years before he passed away, and excuse me, but he was a boiler maker, and he went from state to state to work. And one of the towns we were in at one time was Youngstown, Ohio, and that was a pretty crowded place. How far is that from Dayton? But Becky, you said that they're pushing that the shelter at home rule. Have they arrested anyone for not doing that? We don't have a curfew yet, but they're telling us, stay at home. And the county next over from us is Geneva County, and they've just now gotten no. They don't even. They thought they had a case of the coronavirus, but they don't. They're the only county in Alabama that don't have one.
About a week ago, there was a curfew for 5 one day because 5 p.m.
Oh, okay, Robin. So that's on the other side of the state. Hmm. It was a nice place though, but that's been years since I've been up through there. Becky says yes, no arrest. You got 3 cases there. We've got 39 here in Houston County, and I, to be honest with you, that was because we have two major highways that comes through here: 431 and 231, and when the spring breakers was coming down to go to Panama City Beach, Florida, which is only an hour's drive from where I live, they had to come down through those two main highways, and they stopped in our restaurants and our motels, and they brought the stuff down here with them. So go figure, that's where we're getting it from.
Grandma, I need their opinion if I should, when you do lives, if I should join when you do the lives.
That would be fine with me, baby. If they don't mind, I don't mind. Yeah, Pauline is a sweet person. I like to watch her videos too. She tickles me. Phoenix wants to know if you guys. Oh, hello, Amelia. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Phoenix wants to know if you guys object to her coming in and sitting with me when we're doing a live. You're not going anywhere. She's sitting beside of me. So, where are you from, Amelia? Y'all should have seen me this morning. I don't normally pluck my own eyebrows because I can't see the things. So I usually go and get my eyebrows waxed. Everybody's closed. No one could do it. So in order for me to see those little tiny hairs, excuse me. Oh, you're from Spain. Well, thank you for stopping by. In order for me to see those tiny little hairs so I could pluck them things out, I had to get some. Um, I got my eyebrow pencil and colored them so I could see them. Sat over here in front of this mirror. That mirror was about that big around. I'm not lying. Well, somewhere. There we are. I've done that before too, Becky, and look, I almost shaved them off. You see that?
Hi, Susan from NOLA.
Hey, Susan from NOLA. How's it going in Louisiana, sweetheart? Spain. Ooh, yeah, I'd like to go to Spain too, but with a name like Delilah, I'm afraid they won't let me back in the United States. So I ain't going nowhere. I just look at it on TV. I asked my parents one time why did they name me Delilah, and all of us was named out of the Bible anyway. And I think they named me Delilah because I was born on the night they was going to the movies to watch Samson and Delilah, and they just made them mad, I think, so they named me Delilah. But anyway, I'd asked my daddy one time why they named me that, and he said so you wouldn't grow up to be like her. Wasn't going to do that anyway, not with daddy's belt hanging around. Susan, my husband tried to cook some gator tail the other day, and I'm going to tell you, it didn't taste like it does in New Orleans. I wouldn't tell him that, though, but
I just let my daughter cut my hair, staying put like everyone else.
Yeah, I need to get something done to mine, but my daughter shaves the side of her head, so I'm not. Two of them do that. They ain't doing. No, no, we ain't going there.
I wouldn't let anyone shave my hair unless it was a barber.
I'm not gonna let a barber shave it either.
No, not shave. I meant just do my hair.
Unless... Well, thank you, Weehaw. I kind of like my name now too, because not too many people's got it. Seems like every time I named my oldest child Carly. Never heard of anyone else except that singer named Carly Simon with that name. Now everywhere I turn, someone's daughter's name is Carly.
Yum, I make a mean alligator sauce. Picante?
Picante. I think that's the way you say it. But anyway, honey, I could eat some gator tail if someone cooked it just right.
Daddy?
No, he didn't cook it. Well, don't you tell him? Never mind. I didn't say that. All right. Well, nope, don't bribe me. It ain't going to work. The hair salons are going to be swamped when this is all over. Yeah, I think they will be too. But you know what, Becky? I think I'm going to let my hair grow out just a little bit so I can kind of keep it. Well, I'm kind of get used to the way this camera's going. I want to let it grow out a little bit longer on one side, sort of kind of come down. Not that one, this one. Well, whichever.
She wants it like one side long and one shorter than that.
Yeah, that's what I want. One side a little bit long. Robin, I've got a niece named Alyssa, and she is a Pistol Pete, red hair, temper to go with it. Yeah, that's what I want, Becky, like the side swept bangs. Only trouble is I know not to go to the... Oh, Miss Susan says you're adorable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, hey, Daisy JC, how are you doing?
She wants her hair kind of like,
yeah, like my little cartoon thing. I have to look at a cartoon to see what I want to look like.
She wants her hair kind of like, pointed. Yeah, pointed. Yeah.
And I lost so much weight. Oh, well, thank you, Becky. I'm hoping it'll make me look 10 years younger. Don't you say it won't. I'll bop you.
I was thinking she would look like a rock star with that haircut. It just
I like that hairstyle. My hair is cut like that, not that short though. Yeah, I don't want mine real short anymore, y'all. This is about the length of it right now. You see this? This is I haven't had it cut in about 3 months. So when I hey Renee, how are you doing, darling?
I was gonna say that.
Well, you can say that.
Hi, Renee.
But I didn't want it cut as short as they cut it, and it was cut like a man's hair.
And when she went to drive-throughs and she wanted to order food, they would say, "Okay, sir, what can we get for you?"
Yeah, they called me sir, and I'm like, Yeah, Becky, I didn't never have a haircut until I was 21 years old, and it was down it was down past my knees, and I was raised Pentecostal. We didn't wear makeup. We didn't cut our hair. We didn't wear anything sleeveless. No bathing suits. Well, I take that back. Daddy did let us wear a bathing suit, but we had to wear a t-shirt over it. We're doing all right here, Renee. Going stir crazy. How about you? Amelia, have y'all had this coronavirus in Spain where you're at? Yeah, I want to go fishing, Susan. Now, my husband, Doc, him and Phoenix, they've been fishing. Me, no. He won't let me go with him to the dam anymore because I've had a history of strokes in the past, and I was paralyzed for about 5 months the last time. And when I first started walking again, we went fishing. And there's steps that you have to walk down. So he had to help me up and down those steps. That's been 4 years ago.
Oh, Renee, that's how some YouTubers cut their hair. If they want to donate, they put it in ponytails and then start cutting.
Well, I used to do that with mine back when it was long. I would donate to the Cancer Society.
You could donate to me.
You got hair. Look at you, curly. Boy, see there? She got all that curl. I got the straight hair. Yeah, I was paralyzed for 5 months. That was my fifth time being paralyzed.
I don't know what to say.
So you're in shelters now, Daisy? Well, I don't have any problems with my legs now. It's just he's afraid that something might happen and he'll have to pull me back up those stairs again. I think he uses that as an excuse to get away from me for a little while, but that's okay. Because while he's out doing his fishing, I'm out doing my diving. I just dive and let him go fishing. I can take myself fishing. Y'all heard that song Hank Williams had out several years ago, Country Boy Can Survive. Us country girls can too.
Oh, Bobby Hall.
Bye, Wee Haul with Robin. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be having to head out in a little while too. The husband will be coming home, be wondering where his supper is. We don't know. He's eating a sandwich tonight. No, he's got leftovers, don't he? I saw that look. I can't get away with nothing. See, she don't let me get away with a thing.
We don't really know what to say at the moment.
Yes, I do too. I just want to talk everybody's head off. Daisy, I'm in southeast Alabama in a little farming town called Webb. I lived in Virginia for a while. I lived in Well, no, I didn't live in Virginia. My daughter lives in Danville, Virginia, but I lived in West Virginia in a little town called Parkersburg. I lived in that town with my first husband for 3 months before he even let me go out somewhere by myself. He told me we lived in the bad part of town. Come to find out, we lived in the best part of town. And 3 blocks away from the house was an amusement park.
I want to live there.
Hey, Amanda Lewis, how are you? How's those babies doing? Oh man, that's what I had to do yesterday, Renee. When my daughter Carly got back from the OB doctor and picked up two of the grandbabies and took them back home, I had to go to the grocery store and get stuff for Easter. And I was lucky I went and got what I did because
For what?
Easter.
I saw that one. I saw it.
Well, I've got a special kind of cake I want to make this time. Since I finally talked to your daddy and let me make a coconut cake. So Amanda, are your kids doing some homeschooling now too? Happy Easter to you too, Susan. I'm not sure if I'll get to come back on Easter, but if I do, it'll be to wish everyone a happy Easter and just share what we've done that day. I'm actually planning on doing a live uh, with my kids and grandkids, and not a live on YouTube, but just video chat with my kids and grandkids, so we can all be together during this time that we're all quarantined in different houses. Thank you, Daisy. I hope you have a blessed day.
So you downloaded an app to stream?
Oh, just going on Facebook and talk to your mom and your brothers and sisters.
No, I mean to like make the live stream on YouTube.
Oh,
Download it.
Yeah, it's a StreamYard.
Oh, guys, download How do I move my finger? This app here if you don't have enough subscribers to live.
You mean to YouTube? They can, yeah, the StreamYard. I don't have enough watch hours or um, the subscribers. I think I got 749 subscribers.
Grandma, can I give them advice how to live with a grandma?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, advice how to live. Oh, hi, Florida girl. Here's advice how to live with your grandma. Please do not make her mad. And please, if she asks you if you want something to drink, please say yes.
Because I'm only going to ask you one time, and I'm not going to stand up there at the sink and keep asking you if you want.
And
when I'm getting it,
if she yells for you, please don't yell across the house. Yes!
Hey, don't do that. It's too loud. Well, hello, Florida girl. How are you? What part of Florida are you from? I'm originally from Winter Haven. You want to go call your friend Erin and talk to her a little bit now, sweetie?
No, I like these people.
Granny Becky says, laughing out loud.
I did some pretty good advice, and it will help you from getting slapped.
I don't slap. I don't believe in slapping kids. No, I don't slap. I don't believe in slapping. We call them youngins. I don't believe in slapping youngins.
From Ocala?
She's from Ocala. I've been to Ocala. I've been everywhere, y'all. With my dad working for the government like he did, and then my late husband working for Boilermakers Union, I traveled a lot. So you just got off work. Florida girl, I haven't been able to work in over 20 years. I miss not working. We used to go to Ocala on our way to Michigan, and when I was a kid, there was a zoo there. I suppose that's all closed up now. Of course, I got a YouTube buddy that lives there in Ocala. His name is Junk Dauber. So, what kind of work do you do, Florida girl? Ooh, Silver Springs. Oh, I always wanted to go there. That's where they have the glass bottom boats, wasn't it?
They.
Oh, trucking business. Well, we owe a lot of gratitude to the truck drivers.
What does gratitude mean?
A lot of thanks, appreciation. If it wasn't for the truck drivers and the farmers, I don't know what some of us would do for food around here.
We'd have to eat an apple and bury the seeds.
It takes a long time for that seed to grow into a tree pumpkin.
No, I used all the apple seeds out of my apple, and it's hard to grow, so I please wish for rain.
You too, Becky. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to have to be going in just a few minutes too. I didn't realize I was on this long, but we get to talking good friends and everything. It's hard to get away from good company. Well, hello. How are you? How do you pronounce your name? Arosa?
Irosa.
Arosa?
Hello, Mom. I think his
Yes.
mom's on here. His.
I agree with you. That's why it drives me crazy. Well, oh yeah, Lord, yeah. But there's a farmer up here in North Georgia. Now I'm in Alabama, but I live on the Florida Georgia line. And he was on the news last night talking about he was just going to have to let all his whole field of strawberries sit in the field and rot. No, he don't. He don't. If he can't get it to the market, don't let it rot. Just you know, call the people around that community and tell them, look, I can't do this with it. Y'all come and get it. He's going to claim it as an insurance loss anyway. So it makes me mad when I hear people say that they've got to let the crop sit out there and just rot. No, you don't. Give it to somebody. You're going to claim it on insurance anyway.
Trout?
Trout. Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I don't know.
This must be a kid.
I'm just glad you're here. Now, I don't know how to do moderators yet, guys, so when I learn how, I'll let whoever wants to be a moderator be one. Within reason, anyway. Yeah, me too, Florida girl. I've picked strawberries before. I mean, and then they showed a dairy farmer. He said that they were just having to pour out millions of gallons a week because they make milk in the paper cartons that go to restaurants and hospitals and schools instead of putting it in the plastic jugs. Well, hey, Hira.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go because I've been on here and my time is up.
Well, bye, sweetheart. But Linda Goshen, why not just? Okay, so you can't put it in plastic jugs anymore. Who cares? Put it in the cardboard things and take it on, sell it. Call people in your community. Hello, me that loves cats. How are you doing? I'm starting to rant and rave now about people not giving food and instead of just wasting it out in the fields and letting the milk just go down in the drains. And that's wasteful. I don't believe in that. There's too many hungry people and too many poor people that need it. So are you staying inside too? Seems like I've been inside. Oh Lord, yeah, for going on 3 weeks now. I did go diving for a little bit. I go diving when I have to go to the grocery store. And if they don't have what I want out there, then I go inside. But guys, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Hey Sharon, how you doing? I'm probably gonna be back on later tonight, probably around 9 or 10, after I get everybody else in the house to bed, so I can get up here and do something. But I'm gonna have to go, guys. It's almost time for my husband to come in. He is a tree cutter. He's in business for himself, but he's always home around 5 or 6 o'clock whenever he's got a tree to cut down. So it's been it's been nice. I've enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all again. And y'all just stay in, stay safe. Well, Florida girl, it was nice meeting you, and I hope you come back. Y'all stay safe, and God bless all of you. Y'all just say a prayer for each other, and just ask the Lord to be with us all, get us through all this. I love you guys, and thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end this chat now, so I just hopefully I can be back on around 9 or 10 tonight. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Frugal Granny out.